Match number 43 of this year's tournament features Bangalore, the team that's disappointed so many, but they still could play spoil sport for the Kings 11 Punjab. Punjab, on the other hand, have to win everything if they want to give themselves a serious chance of qualification and not leave too much in the hands of other results. It's the 43rd game. It's at the Chinnaswamy Stadium. I'm going to preview it with Sanjay Bangar and Sean Tate on ESPNcricinfo Matchday T20. Just before I get their thoughts, let's open Matchday match point number 1, which is about Sandeep Sharma, man of the match after his comeback game, or call it his comeback game. Dropped for one game, came back, picked up 4 wickets all over the Delhi Daredevils. Let's just have a look at Sandeep Sharma in the power play, because that's our center point of attention, and it comes against a weak top order, an out of form top order of RCB. 6 wickets, the joint second most by any bowler, an economy of 6.47, which is the best after Bhuvneshwar Kumar, and 36 wickets since his debut, which is the joint most in for Sandeep Sharma. So Sanjay Bangar, you've coached this man, very effective in the power play. Is that specific to certain pitches and conditions, and how important is Sandeep Sharma when it comes to Punjab's chances now?
He's very important, and he is their bowler who will pick them wickets in the first 6 overs, as you saw in the stats. What he does really well is that he's not afraid to swing the ball up front, and like spinners, you always say that they need to have a big heart, and in the first 6 overs he's not that pacey. When the batsmen give him a charge, he still throws the ball up, allowing it to swing. And for a batsman of quality of Gale and Warner, he still has managed to curtail them. And to the right-handers, he cramps them for space. And he's picked, I mean, basic mode of dismissal is that gets them bowled through the gate. So he's one who's not really afraid to throw the ball up, allow it to swing. And in the last game that you saw, he's also started to use that cross seam on dry wicket. So all in all, a very, very good asset for Kings 11 Punjab.
Just on time. Well done, Sanjay Bangar. Sean, if you just look at how good he's been in the power play, not just this season, but years before that, economy 6.5, he's just done a little bit better, and 6.85 in the last 2 seasons, which you take as an opening bowler in the IPL, average of 20.5. He almost defies the, almost seems like a bowler of the 90s. Swings it, not much pace, very different from what other teams choose. What still makes Sandeep Sharma a rare success for the kind of bowler that he is, according to you?
Yeah, that's right. I mean, his pace isn't his weapon, but he still runs in with intensity and confidence. You see, he gets the ball up there, gives it a chance to swing. His economy rate in the power play stands out. It's actually improved over this season from the other years, which was good anyway. And I think his last 2 performances, he's got big players out. He's got McCullum, he's got Billings, and he's also got
Samson was in
Samson.
form.
So he's got some good scalps early on in the piece, which is a great weapon for his team at the start. You know.
Okay, so Sandeep Sharma will probably lead. Sean Tate, plenty of time to spare, but we'll grind him over the next match point or 2. We're going to stick to the Pacers for Punjab. And now, what is the ideal pace bowling combination? In 5 big games, one of which you must win every to qualify, you have to set on playing 11, and which includes picking your ideal pace bowling combination. Let's have a look at the options. And this is where Sanjay Bangar will feel a bit nostalgic, because he'll have to pick between Punjab Pacers as to who's ideal. Sandeep Sharma bizarrely missing that 1 game in the middle, attributing it to some time off that he needed to take. Varun Aaron, Mohit Sharma, Natarajan, who's been in and out. Anurit Singh got the 1 game, and Ishan Sharma has had 4 games without a wicket. If I have to look at that list, Sanjay, and ask you, who are their 3 or 4 key pacers that they now need to play regularly in order for that team to get some consistency, how would you go about it? 45 seconds to you.
Without a doubt, they'll have to go with Sandeep Sharma and Mohit Sharma. They'll start in all the 11s. They have to, because Sandeep, who's does the job in the first 6. Mohit, again, he is quite a capable bowler, capable of bowling at any stages. He also bowls well at the death, uses his slow ball pretty well, predictable at times, but he does the job. And apart from that, Varun Aaron has been the surprise package, because he's still running well, hit the deck hard, and he's given some pace to the bowling attack. So all in all, I mean, if they have to play 3 seamers, 3 Indian seamers, Varun Aaron, Mohit Sharma and Sandeep Sharma, the bowlers to go, but somehow they've also opted to play 4 seamers, and that's where Natarajan comes in.
Okay, let's take the spare time and go to Sean Tate. There's a bit of, if there is a criticism about Punjab, it's a slight sameness to the attack with Sandeep, Mohit. Would you be tempted to play Varun Aaron for the pace factor, which is not something they've done consistently? And how would you pace it out when you look at the options that they've got? 45 seconds to you, Sean.
I think their combination at the moment is pretty good. I agree with what you're saying. Mohit Sharma is actually, he's really held his own. He's, I think the last 6 games, he's taken a wicket every game. he hasn't gone for over 40 runs, I don't think, this tournament. So he's actually held his own quite well, complemented Sandeep. Varun Aaron, you can use his pace because it allows you to play an extra overseas batsman. So you don't need to actually play Henry. You can leave Varun there for his pace. So all in all, I think, and I mean Natarajan's actually held his own as well. His economy rate's been pretty good. So I think all in all, they've got a reasonable combo at the moment, and they should probably stick to it.
I was just going to say, we don't even need Matt Henry on that list because we believe with Virender Sehwag that they're never going to play him. Let's ask Sean Tate, should they play Matt Henry?
Well, originally I thought they probably should, but when you got Aaron on the side, like I said, it sort of does allow you to play an extra overseas batter, which is the combo they've gone for. But I mean, I wanted to see Henry play, but at the moment, I mean, they're doing okay.
We're fighting a lost cause if we have to request Punjab, beg them to play Matt Henry.
Well, we've said that enough times on air. Like they still need to go. I mean, my best combination for them would be 3 overseas batters and 1 overseas fast bowler. That's where you require somebody who will pick wickets in the first 6 overs, and that's where Matt Henry could well do the job along with Sandeep Sharma.
Okay, now let's focus on those overseas batsmen, and one of them who's just come in last 2 games, Martin Guptill. It takes us to match point number 3. Guptill is critical for Punjab's qualification for 2 reasons. One, that he is now going to lead the opening side when Hashim Amla leaves for international duty. This game might very well be Hashim Amla's last. And 2, this is the ideal man to start. If he gets some form, Martin Guptill is very good. If you look at his T20 record, strike rate of 131, average of just under 35. Now, he's not necessarily been a success in the IPL, Sean. Mumbai bought him as an afterthought, and he struggled a bit. The international word is that Martin Guptill destructive, but Asia and Asian conditions, question mark. How do you rate Guptill? Do you think he can fill in for Amla's void? And does he become now a key figure for Punjab? 45 seconds to you.
Yeah. I rate Guptill extremely highly. I think he's a proven performer. His record definitely speaks for itself, although you touched the subcontinent stuff. But I think a lot of overseas batsmen have the same problem. Not saying it's a problem, but the same issues a little bit, where it is difficult to come over here and score runs, especially in the IPL. But if Amla's going to leave, he's going to be extremely important, Guptill, at the top of the order. I think his last 2 innings, he's got a 50, a 20. He's done okay. So if he just builds on those performances, you know, he's probably going to improve in the subcontinent.
There's a reason that they've gone for Guptill and Hashim Amla together. Just could you help me figure that out? I thought maybe they'd pick one, and once Hashim Amla's out, put Guptill straight there. Here it looks like the balance is going to be, you know, just a little bit tinkered with when Hashim Amla leaves. Sanjay, your thoughts on Guptill?
He was definitely a replacement player or sort of a backup for somebody like an Hashim Amla. Good thing about him is that Hashim got injured or got a certain hamstring strain, and that's the reason he got a couple of games earlier than what he would have expected. But he made good use of them, and the number of the venues that he's going to play the remaining matches. He's going to play in Mohali, 2 games in Mohali, 1 in Bangalore and one at Pune and 1 at Mumbai. So all those grounds, he's the wicket favors him because it doesn't really turn that much. The ball comes on nicely onto the bat. So he's somebody who can actually disrupt a lot of bowlers in the first 6 overs, and that's what Punjab would be expecting him to do.
Okay, great. I'm glad you went on a bit. Sean Tate's giving you all the extra time to chat up. But there is so much that we can talk about Punjab. Let's talk about their run-in as we go to match point number 4. We speak of the race to playoffs for Punjab. Now, they have an eye on what Delhi are doing, on what Pune are doing, and well, maybe to a degree what Gujarat would do, depending on how the results go the day before. But let's take a look at their run-in for Kings 11 Punjab. It's not the easiest because in Kolkata, Mumbai and Pune, you've got 3 teams that have a lot to do. Gujarat as well at home, and of course it ends in Maharashtra for them where they play Mumbai and Pune in back-to-back games. So let's get your thoughts first, Sanjay. This game therefore assumes a greater level of importance. The others might be hard enough themselves. Your thoughts on the run-in and how easy or hard it might be?
It could be pretty difficult for Kings 11 Punjab because RPS already on 14 points at the moment, and that was one team they would love to catch on. But apart from that, they're going to play 2 dangerous teams in this in the next 2 games. RCB, who haven't really batted really well, and that is a team which is going to fire at some point and hurt some team big way. So I think it's going to be an uphill task for Punjab from here on with 2 teams, especially the next 2 games. If they're able to get over these 2 games against RCB and Gujarat Lions, then the last game against RPS could very well be a quarter final for them.
Okay, you know, Sean, I'm just going to defer a bit from just talking about the team. Pune, we've seen them in games that they had to win, individual brilliance or individual performance, first by Stokes, then Tripathi has carried them. Glenn Maxwell, for all the surprise that we had for him, the captain, what kind of challenge does this possess? And do we all look at him now? If Maxwell fires, that could define whether Punjab make it. Your thoughts? 45 seconds.
That's exactly what was in my mind. Maxwell, I mean, he's done okay. He's done all right. He's a captain. He has been leading from the front. He's bowled okay. But we haven't seen that special Maxwell performance yet. And I think going forward, the whole team's going to get behind him if he does that. Obviously, you've got some other guys. I mean, sticking with that combination might work as well. If you're going into the last two games, you've got Mumbai and Pune. You don't want to be mixing things up when you get to those two games. Pretty informed teams. So Amla's probably going to go, so they've got options of Morgan as well, if he's going to stick around. So they've got options, but I still want to see that special 80, 90, 100 not out off not many balls from Maxwell.
It's never off many balls.
Yeah.
I know it's an old conversation, but since we've just got you, Maxwell the captain, what were your thoughts when it was announced, and is this the kind of thing which could bring out the best in him?
Yeah, I mean, you'd hope that his captaincy is not taken away from his performance, but I never would have looked at him as a captain a couple of years ago. He's definitely matured over the last season, I think, playing for Australia and back home in Victoria. But I mean, this might be good for his cricket.
And yes, Sanjay, we've had a bit of a chat about this. Again, something about Maxwell on the field that you observed while you were coaching him that makes him good leadership material?
See, on the field, he's terrific. He gives his whatever 100% more than what you can expect of any player. And what he's done so far in the tournament is that he captained the team really well. He has made sure that he's made the right bowling changes and generally has felt really comfortable with the Indian bowlers. And that is why he's impressed me big time. Whether his on-field responsibilities have actually sort of corrected or maybe done a huge favor for him to his off-field activities, I think that will be a big plus for his cricket. Wherein he would have understood that maybe cricket is a team game and it's not about one particular individual.
Okay, well, Glenn Maxwell, big responsibility as Punjab enter a critical phase of this league stage. Let's move to our final match day match point, and we're making Sanjay Vangar and Sean Tate pick their playing 11s. This should be fun actually when we do Bangalore, but that's later. Let's do Punjab and see what Sanjay Vangar's gone for. What I'd like to see, Sanjay, in your team as we look at the 11s is whether you would have been tempted to bench Hashim Amla given that you want to try and get some consistency, and maybe Bangalore, what should be the easiest game because the team is out already, maybe try a combination that you would have played throughout. The only other question, the wrist spinner Rahul Tewatia or the left arm seam of Natarajan. Just take me through your team, 45 seconds.
I would still go with Hashim Amla and inform Hashim Amla and expect that he would win a game before he leaves to join South African duties. Apart from that, it doesn't seem that Virendra Sehwag is going to tamper with the 4 overseas batters combination, so I've left it at that. And I would want somebody like a wrist spinner to play for Kings 11 Punjab. There are options available: Kariyappa, Pradeep Sahu and Rahul Tewatia. Either one of them could be playing, and that would add variety to their bowling attack. Otherwise, I wouldn't really be keen on playing 4 seamers, and hence I've opted that option for against Natarajan.
Okay, right. Thank you, Sanjay Vangar. Sean, boy, we've given you a job that nobody wants to pick the Bangalore team. Let's see what Sean Tate's gone for. But there are still things that they would want to try and this is what I wanted to see. Okay, no Chris Gale. So you've gone Travis Head, AB de Villiers, Tymel Mills comes in, and Samuel Badri. So I don't see too many drastic changes. I was wondering if you would have gone through that squad, picked some young Indian players, benched some of these high-profile names that haven't lived up to expectation, but no, you've gone for that. Your thoughts, Sean Tate?
Yeah, I pondered this for about 4.5 hours. I wouldn't like to be Daniel Victoria right now, but no. I mean, they've still got quality performers on their side. You know, they've got match winners, but I've left Shane out and put Binny in. He can do a similar Watson role. I think he is capable of that, and then it allows Badri to come back in the team. Badri's actually performed really well for this side, which not a lot of guys have. So I think you've got to find a way to get Badri back in, for sure. I just want, Tamal Mills, I'm a fast bowler. I want to see a guy that's been picked up for a lot of money and a lot of expectation on him in the auction. Just to let himself go, run in, try and take a 3 for, take a 4 for, break the game open and maybe win a match for them. So I mean, yeah, tough job.
Yeah.
Tough job. But, they've got some match winners, yeah.
I'm hoping Daniel Vittori's taken notes because he wouldn't have wanted to see this. Sanjay Bangur, Sean Tate, always a pleasure. Thank you very much. We'll get your thoughts as these games come along, and they're big games towards the end of this league phase. And you can catch all our analysis and chit-chat and predictions from our panel on our live show 7:30 p.m. India time on the site and on our Facebook page. Facebook, stay with us mid-innings for the late game to also send your questions and comments through to the boys in the studio. And if you're on YouTube, make sure you subscribe to our content there. Big game for Punjab. Bangalore, let's see if they can spoil a party or two before this season ends.